Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. You don't know it's a boy SAE. Bless up on yourself and thank you all for tuning in. Some people, I'm here, I thought something flashed in my mind that Darren Sammy said, where he's saying that there are other players who he thinks that's going to retire from West Indies cricket pretty soon. And I'm here, guys, and I'm thinking, who are the players that he's talking about? Based on your observation in West Indies cricket teams, guys, who are the players who are likely to retire from West Indies cricket under Darren Sammy leadership? My wonderful people, if it's the first time on the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. And don't forget, we're on our way to 20,000 subscribers. Some people, I know some fans are going to say that, why am I bringing up this? But people, we just want to really have a little conversation with you guys and really hear your guys' opinions as regards to this matter, because it's really serious, because if there wasn't any players that he spot in the team that are ready to desert the team, he would made such a statement and said that there are more players that he feel that's going to retire and follow Nicholas Pooran footstep. You understand? And I'm sure he's the coach, guys, so he knows the players better than me and you. So based on conversation that he might have with some players, he might see some stuff, or he might see some attitude or some action from the players, and that really would have keep him on his toe or on his head thinking, that these players are looking shaky, like they want to follow Nicholas Pooran footstep, but they are not brave enough to leave as yet. But I'm still mindful of them, I'm still watching them. You understand? Because I'm sure that's running through his mind, guys. But we're here to see if we can diagnose a couple players, guys. I don't want to really point out any player. That's the reason why I'm going to say this is a disclaimer, guys. This is not something that's factual. This is just my only opinion, So, but I'm going to say, SAE said that this player want to desert West Indies cricket. You understand? This is just alleged, or should I say, just my honest opinion based on observation that I'm looking at in the West Indies setup. You understand? Over the years, we have seen a lot of them, guys. Players who have branched out and really make a name for themselves on the T20 circuit, and came back in the West Indies T20 setup. So based on history, guys, we know that Andre Russell will leave pretty soon. It's just the fact that Darren Sammy is holding him back because he wanted him to play the last World Cup, but Russell already made it clear that he wasn't going to stay after the T20 World Cup. He wanted to retire before the next World Cup, or the last World Cup that happened. Darren Sammy and he had a conversation and he wanted to retire, because there's nothing in West Indies cricket for Andre Russell to do anymore, my people. And to be honest with you guys can clearly see that Andre Russell is not the Andre Russell that was couple years ago. He hasn't really been that Andre Russell for a while, so he's just living off past glory right now, and it's nothing bad, because he already laid the foundation, so he's still surviving. That's a good thing. So him, I think he's the first one that come to mind when people say, all right, I think Johnson Charles will retire pretty soon as well. I think the last World Cup, this will be Johnson Charles' last World Cup, because I think Johnson Charles, 39, something like those age group guys, or he's going up 37, 38, 39. I think Johnson Charles will retire as well pretty soon. He's Darren Sammy countryman, but I think he will retire soon, guys, and give ways to younger generation. Other players that are on the radar, guys, as in saying that retiring. I try my best to search the team, guys, and my observation, I think Hetmyer is one of them who people might say is one who might be thinking of retiring, because I know he love West Indies cricket, and but Hetmyer haven't really been the same. Like the Hetmyer who just burst onto the scene is like he has been going down, down in value, guys, rather than going up in value, and that's not something good on a fan perspective or as a player perspective. In his opinion, I think he might be thinking that his international career might be winding down in the next 2 years or so. He might be thinking of winding up his international career because he's not performing in the international team. He's not, the guy anymore. He's not the Hetmyer that we once knew. So, he's under pressure as well. A lot of pressure is under Shimron Hetmyer. No question about that. Guys from Ghana would know that Shimron Hetmyer love West Indies cricket, and, the fans over there love West Indies cricket on a different level as well. Similar to all of the Caribbean people, but I think Andre Russell, Jonathan Charles, Shimron Hetmyer, these are three players that I think might be saying, that it's time, call quits on my career in West Indies colours, because Shimron Hetmyer can make his food in T20 leagues. No question about that, based on his past greatness, people can't write off Shimron Hetmyer in nothing that you do or no league that you pick, and once he's available and not playing other cricket, then you have to mention Shimron Hetmyer name. So he's one of them. Another player now, as I think this might come as a surprise that he might want to retire as well. Rovman Powell. I think Rovman Powell. I don't want to say because he lose the captaincy, but on the T20 stage, guys, I think he only perform in leagues in terms of, the captaincy, I think, was the thing that keeping in Rovman Powell in West Indies colours. No question about that, guys. I think in terms of where his part lies and where his passion lies. I know we love West Indies cricket, and people are gonna say I'm just making up things. Yes, I'm just making up things, but everybody knew before he returned back to the West Indies team, he dominated the Sri Lanka League, the other leagues around the world, the PSL, I think, HBL. I think he played a couple more leagues, and that's the reason why West Indies brought him back into the West Indies colours, and he had really shown us that he have what it takes to lead from the moment he guided Talawas to the T20 titles. You understand? We're talking about CPL titles, guys, and then with Super 50 Cup title, he has shown that he has leadership quality in both the ODI and T20, and arguably is still the best T20 captain in the region, apart from those who have retired. You understand? He's the one that I think should have still leading West Indies cricket up till now. So I think some people might say he might catch up in his feelings and decide that, what, these West Indies people don't value me anymore, and it's time for me to make myself, I don't want to say take my self-interest in, because at the end of the day, guys, it all depends on how much money you make and how happy you can survive. You understand? So that's the reason why I'm basing it. But I could be wrong. There are other players, guys, like the Jason Ola. I think the Jason Ola. There ain't anybody else that I thought. But you guys can leave your thoughts down the comment section down below. Tell me what you guys think about my opinion, or leave your opinion down below. Alright, bless up on yourself.